This is Roblox worst response. Roblox versus Schlep. If you guys don't know who Schlep is, he catches Roblox predators and Roblox is threatening to sue him. And I also reacted to his video about it on Sox's React channel, so you could check that out if you want.
I can't believe Roblox has stooped to a new low. There have been massive updates in the Schlep versus Roblox situation. For example, Creecraft has actually stepped in, helping Schlep speak directly to a United States representative who's been dealing with the Epstein case being covered up. The government of Qatar has outright banned Roblox. Roblox is now openly banning people for protesting in support of Schlep, and
you can't even say this? You'll get banned for saying free Schlep. Wow.
I'm one of those people, and now, in perhaps one of the most disgusting twists yet, Roblox has openly compared Schlep to a... In this video, I go over...
What? They often impersonate minors. Why do they always use this? Well, they don't always use it, but like I've seen it be used before. Why do they try to flip it and like... It's so weird.
Twists yet, Roblox has openly compared Schlep to a... In this video, I go over everything new that's happened in just the last 24 hours. Before we get into everything, please make sure to like, subscribe, and share this video with a friend, because this proves Roblox isn't just silencing people, they're watching what you say.
Big Brother's watching you, yeah. The first thing you lose in a dictatorship is freedom of speech. Dude, that's literally what they're doing, dude.
And they're ready to crush anyone who speaks up. Let's begin with what started happening after Schlep's ban. Roblox didn't just stop with him, they've been in an all-out crusade to silence anyone from even mentioning his name. I've personally experienced mass warnings, chat restrictions, and even witnessed game take.
Wait, I wonder if you say it through like the VC settings, like the voice chat settings. Could they detect that and pick it up? Like imagine you just say Schlep on the voice chat. Would they like, boom, like warn you? Because it knows when you say bad words, you know? Because you can get warnings for saying bad words. So I wonder if like Schlep is one of the words. Yeah, voice chat would be banned. Really?
Down, all because people dared to say two words, free Schlep. This is coming right after Roblox began taking down shirts that were in protest of Schlep's ban, and
they're even removing the shirts. They're removing everything about this guy. Oh my goodness. This is crazy how big this has gotten. This is huge.
Taking down Roblox dev forum posts that were calling for a dev strike. In my own testing, I typed free Schlep in a Roblox game with no swearing, no threats, nothing else, and within minutes, I got hit with an official moderation warning. There was no spam, and this wasn't even harassment. It was literally just me showing support in a free Schlep game. That's all it took for Roblox to step in and threaten to suspend my chat privileges. And here's the clip of that. So what you are seeing on screen right now is footage of me testing if I would get banned for supporting Schlep in game. After saying it a couple times, I first got a warning saying,
wait, is this on his main account too? Whoa.
The things I was saying was against terms of services. Then, after saying it a couple more times, I had it pop up on my screen saying if you continue saying this, you'll get suspended from speaking again. After that, I got a ban from speaking.
There was no spam. Okay, buddy. Yeah, he is spamming it, yeah.
You'll get suspended from speaking again. After that, I got a ban from speaking for 6 minutes, then it was 10 minutes, and then in another recording it was 20 minutes. Anyways, I ended up trying to see—
yeah, you said there was no spam before this.
I got hit with an official moderation warning. There was no spam, and this wasn't even—
there was no spam, as we see him spam it.
After that, I got a ban from speaking for 6 minutes, then it was 10 minutes, and then in another recording it was 20 minutes. Anyways, I ended up trying to see if it would actually ban me from the platform, even—
yeah, at least be genuine, but do they even get on you for just spamming? Because like I've seen people spam in chats before, and do they get reported? Like or get stopped? I don't even know.
If for a set amount of time, but no, the most I was able to get to text bans up to about an hour. And it doesn't even end there. Community-made games showing support for Schleps are also being deleted in real time. There was a game literally called Free Schlep Raids taken down instantly while people were playing it. You can see a clip and it goes from fully playable to this experience is currently under review in just seconds.
Huh?
Also, just for some extra context, the game where I originally recorded the experiment actually got taken down just a few hours later. I've also seen images being spread of people claiming they've been banned for saying free Schlep, but I personally haven't been banned myself yet, so I can't say with 100% certainty that it happened, but it's clear that Roblox is taking aggressive steps to shut down the whole movement.
Rating is against the rules. Yeah, well, I mean, that's what the server is called, so... but what about the Schlep funeral one? What do you say about it?
Also, just for some extra context, the game where I originally recorded the experiment actually got taken down just a few hours later. I've also seen
Okay, that's completely different though. The funeral one got taken down too? That's different. Yeah.
images being spread of people claiming they've been banned for saying free Schlep, but I personally haven't been banned myself yet, so I can't say with 100% certainty that it happened, but it's clear that Roblox is taking aggressive steps to shut down the whole movement. After the mass takedowns and warnings, the situation caught the attention of one of the biggest names in the Roblox community, Crackdowns, and this is where things took a huge political turn.
Oh, I think I saw the clip of what he did about like, he made like a whole new account and he got on Roblox and literally in seconds on a new account, he saw like a avatar of a penis.
Crackdowns revealed that Congressman Rokana's office reached out to both him and Schlep directly to discuss Roblox's ongoing child safety failures and broken moderation systems. Together, they provided Rokana's team with concrete examples of Roblox's policy failures, including games like bathroom simulators spilling through moderation while catchers get banned. Then, Congressman Kana himself issued a public statement, and in his own words, this wasn't just talk for publicity points either.
There is a growing issue in our country with Roblox, an online gaming platform, and the of children. Roblox is simply not doing enough to protect our kids, to inform parents, and to go after child. As you know,
Dude, this is insane even seeing this, man. Like,
him schlepping it, him schlepping it, him gonna free schlep him, free schlepping.
we're schlepping it right now. Dude, it's crazy even seeing this. What happened to Roblox just being that silly, fun kids game? Nothing bad happened on it. Nothing wrong with Roblox. It's a silly, fun kids game. And now we're to this. This is where we're at in the Big 25. What's happened?
I have been leading the fight for the full release of the Epstein files. I believe in transparency and I believe in protecting our children. Today I'm calling on people to sign a petition. Let's get to 1 million signatures by Friday to push Roblox to do more to protect our children and to prosecute. We need to keep our kids safe online.
Dude, W this dude though. Freaking big W for this guy, dude.
Rokana launched a public petition aimed at forcing Roblox to reevaluate their moderation and safety policies. He wants 1 million signatures by Friday to send a clear message. This isn't going away until Roblox changes how it operates. The pinned comment of this video will have a direct link to Rokana's petition so you can take action and help make that change. But before you head over there, let's talk about Roblox's new response, because instead of owning up to their own failures, their new public statement tries to rewrite the narrative entirely. First off, Roblox doesn't just criticize Schlep's methods, they outright compare him to the very he's been catching in their own.
That is actually insane how they would flip that. That is actually so crazy. Mimicking inappropriate behavior instead of just reporting on safety issues. And vigilantes started impersonating children. Dude, do you not realize that they're doing it to expose these type of people on your game?
In post, they accuse him of impersonating minors and mimicking inappropriate behavior. What they failed to mention is that these weren't real minors, and this wasn't inappropriate in the way they're implying. These were decoy accounts, deliberately set up to lure in and expose. It's the exact same tactic used by law enforcement in legitimate sting operations. They intentionally frame it to sound sinister, as if Schlep himself was a danger, when in reality he was filling the gaps left by Roblox's own broken safety systems. And this is where Roblox's spin becomes even more insulting. They push the narrative that vigilantes like Schlep are somehow a larger problem than the themselves. Their big reason was that moving conversations off platform bypassed Roblox's safety tools. Here's the problem. Those tools do not work at all. Reports get buried for weeks, months, sometimes even years. Stay active in games, chatting with children, like I said earlier, for years before Roblox acts, if they act at all. But the moment someone like Schlep publicly exposes the platform and embarrasses them, they're gone within hours. Roblox moves faster to silence catchers than to remove the threats that they're warning about. Then comes what I like to call the accountability punchline. Roblox brags about their trusted flagger program, claiming that they work with reputable organizations to fast-track serious criminal reports. Sounds great until you realize who they don't let in. Schlep, someone who has single-handedly removed more from Roblox than their own moderation team has admitted to take down serious offenders. But here's
why is that a bad thing? I guess because like he's being public about it, because they want him to be under the table about it. Like, I don't
The reality has been asking for over a year for a direct line to report cases. Not once did Roblox respond. They had a chance to turn his work into an official, powerful tool for community safety, and instead they chose to destroy his ability to operate. They could have easily partnered with one of the most effective hunters on the platform and worked together to keep kids safe. Instead, they painted him as a criminal, banned him, and tried to just basically erase him from history. This isn't about safety, it's about control. It's about them silencing the people who make Roblox look bad, even if those same people are doing the work Roblox refuses to. Before moving on, I also feel like it's necessary to include this clip where Creekcraft called out Roblox's broken moderation system, and honestly, the footage speaks for itself.
Okay, so I've just made a fresh
Oh, it's in this video. What? Okay, this is the clip I was talking about earlier.
account, brand new Roblox account. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna join Meep City, and I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and join on in. This is a fresh account. All right, never played on it before, and yeah,
It was right there. It's right there. It's right here. That's it.
account. All right, never played on it before, and yep,
This is a Roblox game that has been reported countless times by creators. Creekcraft reported it, Schlep called it out, Green Lego Cats made hundreds of videos on it and somehow got hate.
Okay, so Roblox, big business has investors. Investors have more money than business, so they pander to the investors. A company looks bad in front of investors. Investors leave and take the money with them. Business loses money. Wow, that felt like a Reddit post, but yeah, it's all about money. Yeah, that's crazy, dude. Pretty much.
For doing so. But no matter how you spin it, this clip proves that Roblox is not safe for kids. It took Creekcraft 4 seconds to find in a Roblox game. Now, I've got to talk about John Shadletsky's take on all of this. For those who don't know, Shadletsky was one of the Roblox's earliest employees, the 4th engineer they ever hired, and for the most part, he's usually a pretty cool and reasonable guy. But his comments on the Schlep situation are easily one of the worst takes I've seen so far. Instead of acknowledging the
So Roblox will potentially lose money the more the situation persists. Yeah, I don't know why they didn't just work with him. Did they not want to work with him? They should have worked with him and then they just remove him.
Instead of acknowledging the cease and desist letter, which literally spells out Roblox's accusations against Schlep, he doubled down by saying that people only know 10% of the details. Then, when someone provided the actual letter, he just completely ignored it. That's the kind of response that feels less like critical thinking and more like brushing off an uncomfortable truth. And unfortunately, it fits a pattern we've seen from Roblox leadership before. And that brings me to something even more insane. This isn't the first time that someone at the top of Roblox, including its CEO, has shown a disturbing stance on inappropriate content. Years ago, Roblox's own CEO was recorded casually discussing the idea of adding into Roblox. You didn't hear me wrong there.
Yo, what? I don't know if it's true or not. Didn't they just add in like dating in their game too recently? Like you can like date, like there's like a whole dating thing, like Tinder almost on Roblox now. Yeah. I saw that, I think. I literally was scrolling through my For You page and some kid was like talking about it and they showed like how it worked. And I was like, I thought this was a joke. I thought this was fake. What are we doing?
Casually discussing the idea of adding into Roblox. You didn't hear me wrong there. I said on a platform primarily used by children.
Do you think more mature things like will ever be allowed on Roblox?
What I would say is we would lead first and foremost with safety and civility, and then second with mirroring what happens in the physical world. And so I would never rule it out. I would say getting to that kind of stuff probably isn't in the short-term future.
Got it.
What?
This clip.
So he okay with it in the future? Like they're not gonna be against it. They're gonna be okay with it for a game that's what now? 17? What is it 17 plus? 13 plus? I don't remember. For a kid's game?
Isn't just some ancient or out of context line. It shows that the culture at top of Roblox has long been dangerously casual about these issues. So when Roblox today decides to go after people like Schlep, instead of cleaning up its own platform, it's not coming out of nowhere. This mindset has been there for years, and that's exactly why this problem isn't going away until the people in charge change the way they operate. This whole situation isn't just about Schlep anymore, it's about what Roblox is willing to do to silence the people exposing the real dangers on their platform, while completely ignoring the causing those dangers in the first place. I mean, there's a pretty clear pattern of what's going on right now. From banning players for
I think the thing is that they're not putting as much effort into getting rid of them as they are as getting rid of the people who are preventing these people existing on the platform. And it's crazy the amount of time and the manpower they put into completely getting rid of somebody who was doing good for the platform than getting rid of all these other people that are bad for the platform.
simply saying free Schlep to pumping out a press release that paints catchers as a villain to a history of leadership making disturbing comments about inappropriate content. There's a very clear pattern here. Before I end off this video, please go watch my last video where I lay out the whole situation with Roblox's CEO connection to high-profile Epstein-linked figures, because that whole thing matters and brings a lot of context to what people are saying, such as, oh my god, David Baszucki was on Jeffrey.
Preds likely spend money on skins / outfits so they want to keep them, shaking my head. Yeah, and I don't know about that completely, but don't they have like millions players like daily? So like they cannot be that greedy about that. They have so many players that they're willing to. It's sort of reminding me of like the whole Discord situation of like there being weird servers about like with predators in it, but they won't take them down because they put money into Discord. But like I don't know if it's that entirely of them just being that like greedy about it, because there's like no way. There's no way, right? Like,
because that whole situation brings a huge brand new perspective on the whole situation. And obviously, if you haven't already, like this video, make sure you subscribe to the channel and share it with a friend so we could keep this story alive and make it impossible for Roblox to sweep this whole thing under the rug.
dude, insane, dude. Free Schlep. Free Schlep. This is another video about Schlep. This is Roblox is getting sued. What?
I can't believe how fast the Schlep versus Roblox situation is escalating, because what's come out recently is absolutely insane. Star creators are dropping out one after another, including Creekcraft, who's basically the face of Roblox YouTube. On top of that, Schlep is officially lawyering up, teaming up with a massive law firm to take on Roblox and expose them from the inside out. On top of that, the Attorney General of Louisiana filed a full-on lawsuit against Roblox, and that's still not everything. Before we get into the whole situation though, make sure to like the video, subscribe, comment your thoughts, and share the video with a friend to make sure all of this information is spread to as many people
They're
as
actually getting lawsuits, dude. What?
possible. Now, let's begin with what's happening with the Roblox creators. One of the biggest results in the entire Schlep versus Roblox situation is that Star creators, the literal faces of Roblox YouTube, are now walking away from the platform. And it's not just anyone, the guy who's basically the whole face of Roblox content. Creekcraft.
Dude, and I don't know, I'm not sure about this, but I think it's really hard to be a star creator for Roblox. I think it's very hard to get into that, and they just stepped down. Whoa.
Posted a video nearly 30 minutes long announcing that he's officially leaving the Roblox Star program, and you can tell that it wasn't an easy decision for him. This is someone who's built his entire career, his channel, and even his home off of Roblox, and now he's saying enough is enough. Now, I usually don't use clips very often in my videos, but I can't just leave this out. This clip shows just how seriously Roblox's recent decisions are impacting him.
I have grown up on this platform, okay? I have grown up on this platform. I'm actually getting emotional, dude. Oh my god. My career is because of this platform. I have a job because of this platform. I have a house because of this platform. I have a fan base because of this platform. And it frustrates me that like this is where we're at. Nobody at Roblox listens to us. And I'm frustrated, man. I'm frustrated.
In that clip, you can hear the frustration. He calls Roblox's comparison of Schlep to tone deaf and points out exactly why it's so wrong. Roblox has given more second chances to people running condo games than they—
Yeah, that Teddy guy. We watched a video about that official Teddy guy too, and he's still on it, and he's like a predator too.
have to someone actually getting arrested. Creekcraft has actually reported
Yeah.
unsafe games such as Meep City or Public Shower Simulator, and nothing changes. He's even confirmed that Schlep brought them binders full of evidence and they've still ignored it all. And Crackdowns isn't alone in leaving the Roblox Star program. Other creators like NixterV, QBing, Nightfox, and a bunch more are either leaving the program or refusing to attend Roblox events and protests. On top of that, after consulting some people in private, I was actually told that a lot of people are considering leaving right now with subscriber counts in the millions. This is a mass exodus from people who've been loyal to the platform for years. These creators are making it very clear. Roblox's actions, or rather their inaction, have made it impossible to keep supporting them without damaging their own reputations. As I've said before in other videos,
you know what I mean? Every time I talk to another YouTuber about Roblox, it's the same thing. Oh my God, Roblox is that one game that has the problem with the right? It's the one game that has that.
Oh my God, people are actually saying that now. Oh my God, it's getting that bad. It's getting that bad.
It wants to add dating and everyone's a kid, right? Like, you got Moist Critical talking about it on YouTube. Like, you're cooked, bro. You're cooked.
Yeah.
It's like it makes me look bad. It makes all my friends look bad. It makes Roblox look bad. It makes me not want to even tell people, hey, I'm a Roblox YouTuber.
And they're still trying to do damage control, and it's already too late. It's already too late, dude. The only thing you could do is just like make things better, and you're doing it in the worst way.
Because the first thing that comes out of their mouth is, oh my God, they're not doing a great, you know, like this is that one platform that wants that dating to the kids. They're not doing a great job with it, you know? It's like,
basically, if you're a Roblox YouTuber, people immediately assume that you're a and only Roblox.
Dude, it's almost, dude, that's crazy to say that. It's like saying you're a Minecraft YouTuber. It's getting to that point. No, man, no. It can't be that. No.
Is to blame for that. Now, aside from the huge exodus from all the star creators, there have also been massive updates to the Schlep lawsuit situation itself, as instead of being a sitting goose and allowing Roblox to silence him with legal threats, Schlep has officially fired back at Roblox with a public response, and this time, he's bringing the heavy hitters with him.
Oh, that was
He's now
today.
partnered with two massive law firms, the names are currently on screen because I can't pronounce any of them, both known for winning massive corporate accountability cases. Between them, they've recovered billions for victims of fought against some of the biggest institutions in the country and pushed
dude, he's not playing. Okay.
real policy changes to protect survivors. The legal firepower isn't all he's bringing to this table. Schlep has also confirmed that he's
Chris Hansen. We just watched that.
teaming up with none other than Chris Hansen to produce a professional, in-depth documentary investigating Roblox's problem. And keep in mind, this isn't going to be just another YouTube video.
Guys, we better get 1K Roblox. Heck yeah.
This is a full-scale expose aimed at a mainstream audience with the kind of reach and credibility that Roblox can't just brush off as internet drama. Schlep's legal team has made it clear that his fight isn't just about reversing his ban, it's also about forcing Roblox to answer for years of negligence.
Yeah.
Schlep went on record about his own experience as a victim when he was just 12 by a Roblox developer who had official merchandise sold nationwide and direct contracts with the company. Schlep's mother reached out for help when Schlep was hospitalized after an unfortunate attempt, but Roblox completely ignored her until she threatened legal action, and even then they tried to shift the blame, claiming it happened on a completely different platform, despite the being someone Roblox paid, promoted, and showcased at events. That same developer can someone Roblox
cannot show avatar as they will sue me if I do / mention them. You can't even mention the person?
Paid, promoted, and showcased at events. That same developer continued to make money and enjoy.
He can't even mention the developer that groomed and all kinds of stuff to Schlep.
Enjoy Roblox's support for years before finally being banned, and only because another victim came forward. Now, Schlep's investigative work has led to 6 confirmed arrests of alleged who were first contacted on Roblox, but instead of seeing that as a reason to work with him, Roblox is framing him as the problem, banning him under vague vigilante group rules, and hitting him with legal threats under the Computer Fraud Act. The same exact playbook they used against Ruben Sim. Something worth mentioning, something that I actually mentioned in my previous video, is that in Roblox's most recent response, they openly said that vigilantes are worse than while referring to Schlep.
That's insane to say that. That's just insane. That's the most craziest thing. That is crazy.
Statement is insane all on its own, and I'm genuinely surprised I don't see more people talking about that. And here's the hypocrisy. Roblox claims the reason they target people like Schlep is because conversations are moved to another platform, supposedly bypassing their safety tools. But if they're so against it, why do they have built-in features to promote those very same platforms on your Roblox profile or group page? It's like they want the traffic off-site when it benefits them, but punish you for it the second it makes them look bad. And now, they've picked the wrong person to try that on. Schlep isn't just going to vanish quietly. He's taking this whole fight to court, to the press, and to an audience far bigger than
Well, yeah, I would too, because like this is like his whole livelihood. He made money from this stuff, and now they stopped him from being able to do that at all. Like this was his job. They basically just was like, nope, you can't do this anymore. He even had like I don't know if you know this or not, if you watched the whole Schlep thing, but he had an old account, that his very first account before Schlep, he had another account and he made just like tycoon videos, just like random tycoon videos, I think. And that was his very first YouTube account. And since he's IP banned, he was making money from doing those videos, and now he cannot create those videos anymore. So they just basically like made him just quit doing what he loved doing.
Roblox's own player base, which leads us to our next major development. The Louisiana Attorney General, Liz Muriel, has officially filed a child protection lawsuit against Roblox. This isn't just a parent complaint or a clickbait headline. This is the highest legal authority in the state, accusing Roblox of enabling some of the worst crimes imaginable. According to the filing, Roblox has and continues to facilitate the distribution of material and the of Louisiana's children. The lawsuit claims Roblox knowingly and intentionally fails to put basic safety controls in place to protect kids, and even fails to warn parents and children about the dangers on their platform. The Attorney General didn't hold back either, saying things like, due to Roblox's lack of safety protocols, it endangers the safety of the children of Louisiana. Roblox is overrun with harmful conduct and child because it prioritizes user growth, revenue, and profits over child safety. Every parent should be aware of the clear and present danger posed to their children by Roblox so they can prevent the unthinkable from ever happening in their own home. And the examples they give are completely crazy. The lawsuit points to games like Escape to Epstein Island, ironic if you saw one of my other videos, Diddy Party, and Public Bathroom Simulator Vibe, all hosted on Roblox, which have contained sexually content, including simulated child gang. It highlights that Roblox has allowed these types of experiences to be created, distributed, and accessed by minors with little to no meaningful moderation. It also cites that a group of over 3,300 members openly trading material and soliciting acts from minors. And it doesn't stop there. The filing brings up a recent arrest in Livingston Parish, Louisiana, where a suspect actively using Roblox at the time was found in possession of material and had voice-altering tech designed to mimic the voice of a young girl for the purpose of luring in minors. The Attorney General says Roblox is in direct violation of Louisiana law and is seeking to permanently ban them from making false claims about their safety features, force them to pay restitution and damages, and hit them with every civil penalty possible. The lawsuit also specifically calls out Roblox for having zero minimum age requirements, no real age verification, and no parental consent checks, meaning can pose as children can lie about their age to bypass restrictions, and Roblox knowingly allows it because keeping those accounts active is much more profitable. Muriel's office also posted these allegations publicly, showing screenshots of these disturbing games and experiences to make it clear that this isn't speculation. It's evidence they believe proves Roblox has created, curated, and perpetuated an environment where can thrive, unite, hunt, and victimize kids. Now, as a result of this lawsuit, I recently also came across about articles out of Indonesia that show Roblox's problems aren't just being noticed in the US, they're actually being called out globally, and this comes right after Roblox was banned in Qatar following the Schlep situation. On August 14, 2025, Indonesia's Minister of Communication and Digital, someone named Hafid, met with Roblox's Asia-Pacific representatives to address growing concerns about child protection on the platform. She's demanding Roblox make serious changes such as restricting user communication for children, filtering out inappropriate content, and making parental controls clearer and actually effective. Meltia Hafid said that these improvements are essential to ensure Indonesian children are protected from harmful content and interactions on Roblox. And here's the thing, Roblox has been officially registered in Indonesia since 2022 as an electronic system provider, which means it's supposed to set an example for safe and productive online spaces. But right now, the government is warning them to fix their system within the next 1 to 2 months, or they could be looking at a potential ban in the country. It's not just the communication minister raising red flags either. Indonesia's Minister of Primary and Secondary Education, Abdul Muti, has also criticized Roblox not only for the dangerous content, but for its impact on children's behavior. He pointed out that the game's
Allie, how would you feel if Roblox got a complete ban? No!
the dangerous content, but for its impact on children's behavior. He pointed out that the game is filled with violence, which makes kids more emotional and even affects their ability to tell the difference between fiction and reality. So when you take a step back, it's clear this isn't some isolated problem. Roblox is now being called out, restricted, or outright banned by governments across the world.
Dude, they're getting called out everywhere now. Holy crap.
From the Louisiana lawsuit to the Qatar ban, and now the Indonesia putting them on a 2-month countdown, the pressure is coming from every direction, and if Roblox doesn't clean up its act fast, more and more countries are going to follow suit. This is
Wait, I feel like America's probably gonna be last, though.
important because you have to keep in mind, a huge chunk of Roblox's player base are from Indonesia. I mean, we've seen how Indonesian children were jumping on to Grow a Garden, leading it to have a live player count of about 33 million just last week. Before I end this video off,
Is it really? Is that why it blew up? Wow, I did not know that.
strongly believe people should not let this situation slow down, and we need to keep pushing out the whole truth about this situation. Everything that's happened so far is triggering so much stuff around the world that might actually result in a positive change for Roblox. If you're still watching this video, please be sure to like the video, subscribe if you haven't already.
Yeah, interesting. Roblox responded again. That's what the video is called. Oh.
The Schlep versus Roblox situation has been spiraling out of control, and in just the last 10 hours since my last video, a ton has happened. Chris Hansen has officially come out of retirement to support Schlep. There have been major updates to the Louisiana lawsuit against Roblox. Roblox has released an official response to the lawsuit, along with a brand new video that honestly feels like damage control and possibly even AI generated, and that's still not even scratching the surface. Because just a few minutes before making this video, I was informed that Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer on Roblox, was caught in Roblox condo games. The irony is genuinely insane.
No way. Why are you playing these games? Why are you playing these games? We know what kind of man you are.
Before I get into all of that, make sure to like the video, subscribe to the channel, and comment #FreeSchlep to help spread awareness about this entire situation. Because in this video, we'll be going over everything. First, let's speak about Schlep, who has just made his biggest move yet against Roblox. As I pointed out in my last video, Schlep, now backed by 2 major law firms, sent Roblox a legal letter exposing them for running an unlawful campaign to silence him for posing rampant on their platform. The letter speaks about real cases from children as young as 8 years old being to survivors now suing Roblox for knowingly failing to protect kids while marketing the game as safe. It even points out that Schlep's investigations have led to multiple arrests, yet Roblox's response was to ban him and threaten him with legal action. I know I mentioned this in the last video, but Chris Hansen, the iconic To Catch a host, has officially come out of retirement to join the fight, confirming his team is all over the Roblox story with top lawyers.
That is still like so crazy to hear that Chris Hansen came out of retirement for this stuff. Wow, dude.
Multiple lawsuits, and one of the most famous hunters in the world now involved.
You may have heard that my streaming crime network, True Blue, and I are investigating the exploitation of children on the popular gaming platform Roblox. Well, it's absolutely true, and we're deep into it. I've already interviewed law enforcement investigators.
I guess he's just playing again for people who haven't seen it.
Of this horrible activity. And we have some collaborators, some people who've been working in this space, including Schlep, who have committed to help us in this endeavor. Will Roblox actually say anything about it? Will it make any changes? We're going to do our best to hold them accountable. Stay tuned. We're working hard on this project.
This situation has gone far beyond just normal YouTube drama. Roblox is now facing pressure from every direction, and it's only getting bigger. Now,
Chris Chris Hansen looks pretty good for his age. Like, I don't think he, like, looks any different. He'd do it okay. Like, his hair is, like, super light, though.
There's also been a quick but important update from Louisiana regarding their lawsuit against Roblox. The Louisiana Attorney's General Office released a short but hard-hitting video directly addressing the case, laying out the accusations against Roblox and urging the public to pay attention to what they call Roblox's complete failure to protect children. The video summarizes the core points from the lawsuit, showing that Roblox is allegedly facilitating the distribution of material, failing to put in place basic safety controls, and allowing to operate on the platform with little to no resistance. He also doubled down on the claim that Roblox knowingly prioritizes profit and user growth over the safety of minors, using examples like games, groups, and recent criminal cases tied to Roblox. The tone of the video is very direct and clearly meant to rally public support and pressure Roblox into action, and surprisingly, they actually did respond to it.
Okay,
so
what
they've
does that
chosen profits over child safety. It's basically open season on this app. For this reason and all of the others that we've talked about today, Roblox is violating Louisiana law. And that's why we filed this lawsuit.
I'll get into their official statement in a moment, but the fact that the Attorney General followed up with a public post on Twitter saying fix it or shut it down shows just how serious this is getting. Before we get into Roblox's official response to the Louisiana lawsuit, I want to point out another statement they released earlier in the day because it deserves to be called out. The earlier press release is quite frankly a masterclass in corporate deflection. On the surface, it's wrapped in polished PR language and about innovation in safety tools, industry-leading stances, and deep partnerships with law enforcement, but if you actually pay attention to what's being said, it's more about preserving Roblox's public image than acknowledging any real accountability. They keep repeating about how much they care about safety, but most of their examples are features that either existed years ago or are vague enough to mean nothing concrete. For example, over 40 new features without detailing how many of those actually address the core issues in the lawsuit. And when they talk about things like age estimation technology or parental controls, they frame it as if these measures are foolproof without admitting how easily they've been bypassed in the past. The section about rigorous safety features is also completely misleading. They proudly state that
they don't even work from what we've seen. Yeah, exactly.
54% of their users are over 13 now, but instead of that being a reason to tighten up age-based protections, they use it to imply that Roblox is less of a kid platform now, almost as if to downplay the responsibility to younger users. And while they brag about reporting content to NCMEC, they leave it about how much content slips through moderation every single day, sometimes staying up for—
Oh, hell no. What? They care about the safety of their higher ups in it coming out that they're all preds too. Yeah, I don't know. The shirt was up for weeks before it was finally taken down.
For hours or even days despite user reports. Some things even stay up for months or years, as we've seen with games in the past.
So why do they take so long for all this other stuff, but they didn't take long to shut down Schlep? Interesting.
Like Bathroom Simulator or Meep City, which is ironic that I say that because we'll go into a whole new thing later on in the video. This entire response reads like Roblox is trying to bury the problem under walls of jargon, pointing at AI tools, blog posts, and collaborative initiatives while avoiding the hard truth. These systems still fail constantly, and the lawsuit exists precisely because families, and even state officials no longer trust Roblox to protect its own community. If anything, this earlier statement feels like it's a preemptive shield laying down a PR smokescreen, so when the lawsuit heats up, they can say, look, we already addressed this. But the talking points aren't ever going to change, and safety slogans are not safety. It's about time Roblox begins to understand that.
It's not enough. They're not doing enough. It's too corpo and PR, yeah.
Now let's get into Roblox's official dev form response regarding a lawsuit posted by none other than Matt Kaufman, the chief safety officer who, let's not forget, dumped $800,000 worth of his stock just hours before the company banned Schlep. That alone sets the tone for this whole thing. A calculated PR maneuver disguised as a safety update. On paper, Kaufman's post is stuffed with corporate buzzwords like advanced detection, expanded engagement channels, and clarifying policies, but scratch past the surface and it's the same old Roblox strategy. Minimize the problem, promise vague tech fixes, and give the illusion of reform without actually addressing the systematic issues. Right from the start, Kaufman tries to frame the platform's safety issues as coming from a small minority of interactions. That's a blatant understatement. Anyone who's been paying attention knows the content isn't a rare occurrence. It's persistent, widespread, and something Roblox has been called out for repeatedly. Downplaying the scale isn't just misleading, it's dangerous because it sends the message that the company still doesn't take the scope of the problem seriously. One of the biggest points of hypocrisy in Kaufman's statement is their new 17+ ID verified codified rule for private spaces, nightclubs, and bathrooms. Roblox is acting like this is some kind of groundbreaking safety reform, but even if we take their reasoning at face value, the federal age of consent in the United States is 18, not 17. 17-year-olds are still legally minors. That means Roblox is openly admitting that these environments that they themselves say are high risk for or behavior will remain accessible to minors. This is not protection. It's negligence dressed up as a policy reform. If a space is dangerous enough for it to be locked behind an ID wall, it's dangerous enough to remove entirely. The idea that you can make a bathroom roleplay game or nightclub simulation safe by letting 17-year-olds in it is completely absurd. All Roblox is doing here is drawing an arbitrary line that still leaves minors exposed to the very content they claim to be cracking down on. Even Creekcraft has publicly called out how ridiculous this is. In his words, making them 17 plus doesn't solve the issue. 17-year-olds are still minors. Holy shit, just ban the damn games. Nobody wants to see games on the
Why are they still trying to keep these type of games on the platform and just being like, you only have to verify that you're 17 to get in? Like, just why are they so adamant on keeping these things? Because they like playing them. Oh no. Oh, because they make money, just like the Discord situation.
Platform. When your own creators are telling you to stop defending these experiences and just remove them entirely, that says everything about how out of touch you are with your own community. The violative scene detection system sounds impressive until you realize it's reactive, not preventative. It's built to shut down inappropriate servers after the violations occur, meaning that kids are still exposed to it in real time. It also does nothing to stop bad actors from immediately migrating to other games or disguising the same behavior in new ways. This is a whack-a-mole approach that prioritizes optics over the actual protection. Kaufman also makes a big deal about clarifying their stance on implied sexual content, which is basically an admission that Roblox has tolerated huge amounts of sexual material up until now, as long as it wasn't explicit with their broken filters. They're not introducing a new standard here. They're just finally writing down the rules that should have been enforced years ago. Then there's also the so-called Community Safety Council. It's a textbook corporate move. Create a panel of hand-picked creators, call it the listening to the community, and then only use the feedback that doesn't interfere with existing monetization strategies. This is not empowerment at all, it's basically just damage control. Ultimately, Kaufman's post reads like it was drafted with lawsuits and headlines in mind, not children's safety. If Roblox actually wanted to fix these problems, they'd be talking about hiring far more human moderators, implementing real age verification that can't be bypassed, and shutting down exploitative experiences before they go viral.
Why don't they just do that?
Not scrambling to look proactive after a PR disaster. Right now, this is less about keeping kids safe and more about keeping Roblox's image intact while the lawsuits pile up. Now, before we continue into the video that they made, I feel like it's important to point
That's already too freaking late to do though, because everybody already thinks these things about the game. No matter how many times you try to like draw over it and erase it and whatever, it's not gonna change. People already think these things. All you gotta do.
Point out that Roblox stock has fallen by about 10% since this whole situation has started. And that 10% is most likely billions of dollars, which is why they're making so many responses to this situation as of recently. Now, in addition to this press release that they made, they also released a 40-minute long video speaking about the situation. First off, I want to clarify that they did not directly reference Schlep by name at all and lied so much in this video, and this section of the video will point that out.
Roblox apology video?
At the timestamp 13 minutes, Matt Kaufman completely lied about claiming that they listened to the community's reports, and here's a clip of that.
And we have members of the community in these vigilante groups that started off in a really good place. They started off by saying like, hey, they're reporting on issues on Roblox. They're talking about how we could do better.
He looks creepy. He already looks creepy.
And you know, we paid really careful attention. We looked at what they were saying, we looked at what they were reporting, and all of that went into our moderation system so that we could go and identify bad actors on the platform and take them off.
If anything that Matt Kaufman said in that,
they look dead inside, like they don't care. They just seem like they're just lying.
Clip was true, then why the hell is Meep City still on Roblox? Every YouTuber's been complaining about the issues with Meep City for almost 7 years now, issues that are still on the platform to this day. I mean, even just yesterday, Creekcraft joined Meep City on an alt account and found the in the first 4 seconds.
Okay, so I just made a fresh account, brand new Roblox account. I'm gonna go ahead and I'm gonna join Meep City. And I just want to see how long it takes until I see something inappropriate in the game. All right, so I'm gonna go ahead and join on in. This is a
You literally see it right there.
Account. All right, never played on it before, and that's about let's see here.
Crazy.
We will get back to my point on Meep City because David Baszucki actually defends the game in this video. Before I move on, I also want to add that their video was edited a lot. I saw a lot of cuts that they failed to cover up, and actually the more funnier part of this is when you zoom into David Baszucki's eyes, you can actually see a Google document in the reflection of his glasses, which pretty much right
No shot they see the Google Doc in his glasses. No way.
away tells it that this is a scripted recording, and as I pointed out earlier, if there are cuts, they clearly had to crop out a lot of stuff that didn't match their narrative. I also want to include this clip where it's really obvious that David is trying to cover up the fact that he's reading a script by looking to his right and then turning back to the laptop with the script. Just found it really funny and worth pointing out before I continue with this.
Okay, so I'll put you both on this
I wouldn't be surprised if they used ChatGPT for this. Honestly, yeah.
spot because your job, in a way, is one of the hardest jobs in the industry. And in football, the quarterback
You can literally see his eyes moving and reading it. You can literally see it and then he turns.
Okay, so I'll put you both on the spot because your job, in a way, is one of the hardest jobs in the industry. And in football, the quarterback gets a lot of fame and glory.
Yeah, this already sounds like ChatGPT. And you can literally see him reading.
But people know the best teams have the best defense. And this is really hard because there's a lot of content and there's a lot of communication on Roblox and billions of hours of good stuff. And so
Okay, now
That's so bad. Like him trying to look away and then come back to it. Oh my god.
let's talk about the part where they very clearly imply Schlep without ever saying his name. Around the 21-minute and 20 seconds mark, Kaufman starts talking about users running decoy accounts to catch predators. Frames it as a dangerous violation of their rules. That's literally Schlep's exact method for punishing. They don't even bother hiding it. And the worst part, instead of focusing on banning the decoy accounts exposed, Roblox chose to punish the person catching them. The only point in time where they'd actually get banned is weeks, maybe even months after the video is posted, when they are still on bail and they could easily be grooming and gathering more victims. This isn't just about safety anymore, it's about Roblox silencing the people who make their company look bad. And if that wasn't hypocritical enough, there's a part later in the video, 26.
For real, God forbid they try to catch a pred. God forbid. Can't do that.
640 to 2811, where they straight up defend keeping Meep City online. The senior director of product policy, Eliza Jacobs, says that she doesn't think it's fair to take down a game just because of what the players are doing inside it.
Are we serious?
As if the endless reports of and inappropriate roleplay in Meep City are just minor inconveniences.
I think one thing that's really challenging on this global immersive interactive platform is that we have content created by developers and creators and content created by the community, by the users that are in that game. And one thing that we really try to do is be fair to our developers and to not moderate them for the behavior of their users.
So let me get this straight. They're perfectly fine keeping a game that's been a hotspot for degenerate behavior for years, but when Schlep uses decoy accounts to actually catch these predators, he's the one that's getting banned? That's not fairness at all. That's Roblox protecting a brand over protecting its users. And it gets worse. In that same statement, Kaufman doubles down and admits that Roblox refuses to take down the games if the problem is caused by the user behavior instead of the game's design. His example was again Meep City, but that logic completely collapses the moment you remember Roblox has removed plenty of games for far smaller user-generated issues, including the recent free Schlep games. So which is it? Do you care about user safety or do you care about avoiding accountability? Because clearly whichever choice keeps you out of controversy is the one that you'll be making. Meanwhile, as they bend over backwards to protect Meep City, they go harder on Schlep than they do on the actual patches, many of whom were—
Well, yeah, I assume they would protect Meep City because Meep City is a huge game. It's been in Roblox like forever, so it probably makes a lot of money. Lots of money on that thing, so they probably don't want to do anything about it.
Were only banned after Schlep publicized it and not when he sent literal binders full of evidence to Roblox. And during this whole vigilante discussion, they never once say his name even though it's obvious they're talking about him. That's not a coincidence. They know if people search him up, they'll find someone doing the work that Roblox refuses to do. The rest of this video doesn't redeem them either. Nearly every answer from Baszucki and Kaufman is pure PR scripted, heavily rehearsed, and full of suspicious jump cuts. Their eyes keep darting towards reference points, their tone never leaves corporate mode, and you can literally see a Google document reflected in David Baszucki's glasses.
Also, the way he just reads it and he talks and everything, like it just sounds like so like Chat GPT scripted. Like, it's just so obvious and it's so bad too.
This was not an honest Q&A, it was a staged PR cleanup. And those promises about new technology to detect inappropriate content, we've heard of that before. Advanced detection, automatic shutdowns, it's the same recycled talking points they've been using for years. Every time a drama like this happens, they say the same things, make vague promises, and then we're right back here at square one the very next time this is gonna happen. And finally, I want to end this section with what might be the most ridiculous line of the entire video. At 35:01, David Bazuki asks Kaufman about how shocking content still makes it onto Roblox, and his response is basically, well, it's kind of ironic that people share those clips on social media, which isn't moderated, while we actually hold ourselves to a higher standard. And then he finishes it off by saying Roblox stands out in the industry when it comes to moderation. Here's the clip of that.
No, no, it doesn't. It does not, Cap.
That sometimes we see, which is like, oh my gosh, how can this be on Roblox right now? How do you respond to that if we have all these safety systems and they can flag a video like that?
So like you, we appreciate people identifying those situations, but I would say it's a little bit ironic that that type of content is often shared on social media and video sharing platforms and not moderated there. And so I think that really speaks to the fact that we hold ourselves to a very high standard when it comes to our policies around what is acceptable content and behavior on the policy.
Sure you do.
And we believe we really do stand out in the industry in how restrictive we are and how important we think it is to keep this type of content off the platform.
Really?
Sure.
You stand out? Yeah, you do, but not for the reason that Kaufman thinks. Roblox stands out because it has the single worst moderation system of any major platform. A system where roam free in Meep City, where exploiters and inappropriate content slip through their systems daily, and where catchers like Schlep get punished harder than the people they're catching. That's what makes Roblox moderation stand out. It's not a badge of honor, it's a complete disgrace.
I bet that guy was thinking the whole time, like, he was thinking, God, I can't wait till this video is over so I can get back to playing my condos.
This isn't just about one creator getting banned anymore. This is about a multi-billion-dollar company failing its most vulnerable users and then trying to silence the people calling it out. When you have roaming free in Meep City and other Roblox games, lawsuits piling up from state attorney generals, and Roblox executives reading off of scripts while pretending everything is under control, it stops
Allegedly being
a content issue and it becomes a systematic failure. Schlep has done more to expose real threats on Roblox than the platform itself, and the fact that Roblox is going after him harder than the he's caught, and even has the balls to say that he's worse than the predators, tells you everything that you need to know about their priorities. And listen, I know that we've had dramas like these before where Roblox was getting exposed by a bunch of people for their crappy moderation, but right now, this is where everything is happening. Right now is actually an opportunity for change. So if you have ever seen anything on Roblox, any content that a child should not see in general, right now is the time to go to your local police station. Right now is the time to reach out to these people that are filing lawsuits. Right now, when all of this stuff is happening and we are so close to having Roblox face legal repercussions, right now is the time to go public with absolutely everything. To help me spread the word, please make sure to like the video, subscribe for more updates as there's clearly more updates every single day, share the video with your friends, and comment #FreeSchlep to let Roblox know that the community is always watching and will continue fighting for justice on this situation. This story is far from over, and we're only getting started from what I can see.
Free Schlep.